College athletics originally was started with the thought that students were permitted to receive athletic scholarships. Everything changed with several lawsuits recently. And not only are students permitted to be compensated for name, image, and likeness, they're being wooed by other schools with larger payments at the end of their season. And so things have changed drastically from 30 years ago, when the only thing a university was permitted to offer students was an athletic scholarship. Used to be that if you decided you wanted to attend another school, you had to sit out one academic year. Now that has changed completely. And every year there's a transfer portal, and particularly in a sport like basketball, you may almost have 2,000 students in that transfer portal. And I think that's a problem that needs to be dealt with. I don't have a solution for that problem, but I think it's causing angst for an awful lot of people now. This movement from one school to another and students playing for 3 and 4 schools over the course of their career, I don't think it's good for college athletics. The upper level athlete in college athletics, some of these students are receiving enormous amounts of money from alumni, from local businesses, to move from one school to another or to stay at a school. To highlight somebody that has taken full advantage of name, image, and likeness is a player like Caitlin Clark. And she's an outlier in terms of the number of commercials, but she's done commercials across the board. She was very well compensated. The thing that I don't like about this is name, image, and likeness was supposed to be an opportunity for students to go out and do local commercials with local businesses. That has completely changed. It's basically just the local collectives for the university. They're going out and they're saying, okay, we'll give you $100,000 to come to our school. The other thing I think it has done, it has put an emphasis on recruiting college students and de-emphasized high school students, because the focus is on players that have already had some college experience. I don't like the direction that it's going right now. I know a lot of coaches don't like the direction it's going. It's a new world for a lot of these people now. If you're the parent of some of these kids, you're very happy to get off your payment structure and they're able to fund their own college education. That's certainly a positive thing. And I think a great thing about some of these name, image, and likeness deals that college athletes have been able to sign is they're able to establish relationships with local businesses, and they're able to practice meeting people. It's almost like a built-in internship program for some of these college athletes, because they're getting out in the community, meeting business people. And I think that's a really good thing that has happened recently. The biggest problem across college athletics is there's clearly an advantage to schools in towns where there's no other competition for the entertainment dollar other than that university athletic program. So they have a lot of businesses that are very interested in providing compensation for these athletes. They're a big fish in a very small pond, but a university in a city like Washington, D.C. is really a small fish in a much bigger pond. And there's a lot more incentive for fans in Auburn and Alabama to try and get these deals for their players, because it's the only act in town. There's no other entertainment in some of those towns other than the University of Alabama or Auburn University.